WLTX is celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. News 19's Becky Buds shows us one local business that's helping Latino entrepreneurs in the Midlands.
Entrepreneurship is in Vanessa Moto's blood.
Great-grandparents were entrepreneurs, my grandparents. My father, may he rest in peace, he was an entrepreneur. He owned right here on 12th Street, Tienda Jazmín, for about 25 years.
Moto says she saw a need for Latino entrepreneurs to have support so they could thrive in their businesses.
So many people did not have all the resources for businesses, especially in the Latino community. There was a gap there.
It's what inspired her to start Moto Crosslinking Business Academy in 2018. It offers 6 10-week courses in English and Spanish, teaching students about finances, real estate, insurance, and more. Moto says 54 students have graduated in the past year.
We have business owners that have now opened 3 businesses. We have business owners that are at the $1 million bracket.
Moto's mission doesn't stop at Latino businesses. The Academy holds events for Indigenous, Asian Pacific Islander, European, and Black business days.
When you walk in here, you're always meeting the United Nations.
Over the last 10 years, the Latino and Hispanic population grew by 50% in South Carolina, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Alex Tovar with the South Carolina Commission for Minority Affairs says that has a big impact on local economies.
Comes with a lot of money being, pushed around the state as far as, Hispanics starting their own businesses, hiring other Hispanics.
Moto's advice for aspiring entrepreneurs is simple.
Think about your legacy. The money will follow.
In Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
Hispanic Heritage Month is observed each year from September 15th through October 15th. It celebrates the histories and cultures and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. It began as Hispanic Heritage Week back in 1968. It was expanded to a month-long observation 2 decades later. Now, the 2020 census shows that America is becoming far more diverse than it was years ago. 18.9% of the U.S. population is Hispanic or Latino. Here in South Carolina, Hispanic or Latino residents make up 6.9% of our population. Now, when discussing a population group, the words we use matter, and it's important to use respectful language. Many people who are not part of the Hispanic or Latino community are not sure what term to use. Hispanic refers to those who speak Spanish or are descended from Spanish-speaking communities in the Americas and Spain. Latino is a term for any person with ancestry in Latin America. And while the definitions are not identical, a majority do not prefer one over the other. Pew Research Center surveys of U.S. Latino adults found that 54% have no preference. 27% prefer the term Hispanic. 18% favor Latino. Another more recent term you may have heard is Latinx or Latinx. It's an inclusive term that avoids the gendered word endings for Latina and Latino. A recent poll found that just 3% of U.S. Hispanics use the term, and only about 1 in 4 have heard of it. Hispanic Heritage Month celebrations are happening all across the Midlands. For a list of these events, head to our website. That's WLTX.com.